All right, would someone like to give us a recap of what happened last? It was like a month ago.
We went in a window and found out there's a mind flayer.
Yeah, we finished getting through that big gate, and I believe getting through there. Well, wait, was that before or after we first kind of saw
We
the
also
full
found
kind of
Mr.
layout
No.
of? Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, we got through that big gate guarded by the Drow, and we got our first big look at Belsimer. We saw that two big structures were lit up to our left and right, with the left one being a bit closer, I believe. And we went and investigated that way, and we saw evidence that the gnome we're looking for might be being kept inside a big building over that way. That I think the big building was the same as the structure that was lit up. Either way, we got in there and snuck around a bit, and now we're all kind of cooped up in one of the buildings in the little compound. And oh yeah, the brain dogs and mind flayers seem to have caught up with us.
Yes, great. Thank you. Yeah, so, hi, Ryan. Welcome. So, just to be clear about like what was lit up, if we look at the map here, where you see those two symbols, there are these like large kind of geodes, like standing in those spaces at the four. I don't want to say corners because it's a circle, but these four different sections around the circle of the city of Belsimer. There are these four different geodes, and the two of them that are on the left and right of you are lit up. The one to the right is lit up with flame. Or no, I'm sorry. The one to the left is kind of lit up in like red, what looks like flame. And the one to the right is kind of white and cloudy.
And back on the surface, we saw the fire cult. We assume the fire cult did some kind of big fire thing, and Erisi did something big right before we got into here, so they might be connected to these geos.
Yeah, we had confirmation that they destroyed their respective gems.
Exactly. And you are next to this like large building that you're close to, though you're not. You're not in it. You're kind of in this alleyway, I guess. If I moved you, you'd probably be like around here. Actually, no, you'd be like probably around there. You're pretty close to it. As you kind of traveled. No, that's not true. I said you were headed towards this geode, and you were right near the geode, so you would be over this way. Because that's where Ron Hees had headed. I'm remembering now. Okay. So, as you've broken into this building where Ron Hees was presumably being kept. Actually, no, you know that for sure because you had Orpheus go and scout ahead of you. And you've all broken in and we're kind of clearing the space, and Sablin was keeping guard outside as he saw those little brain dogs rushing towards him, and he hopped inside, and then you heard the voice of the Mind Flayer telling you that you're all doomed and your brains would be his food.
Yikes.
So, that's where we left off. I will bring you to that map, and let's see, do we still have... I guess we do still have initiative from last time.
And I'm still visible, correct?
You're invisible, is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because who cast that on you?
John.
John. Yep, and he hasn't cast anything else, so we'll just try to remember that John's concentrating on that. And invisibility lasts for an hour?
Yeah.
As long as you have concentration?
Gee.
So, yeah. So you're fine. Alright, so yeah, let me bring you to that map. And then I will bring up... Or wait, is this guy dead? Let me just... Okay. So yeah, you guys are back here. You all have kind of snuck into this room. You can go ahead if you want to kind of move yourselves around within this building just to familiarize
Wait, can you ping
yourself.
us
Yeah.
to the right place?
Yeah, just give me a second. Wait. Do I forget how to do this?
Shift and then
Ping.
cling.
Oh, I'm not on the. There we go. I was on the measurement tool. There we go. All right. So right out front of this door is one of these kind of elite guards who is fighting with the boar that John had summoned. John, I think that was your. I think you summoned. That was your third and final.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've used all of my tricks from my nifty little bag.
Are we battling right now?
Yes.
Sort of.
Yeah. And then also over this way is another one of them who had exited the room that Ranhis is in. This blue one over here.
Mm-hmm. And the drow closest to me, the red one that has the little skull icon, still has technically has like a little status effect on him. If he willingly moves on his next turn, he's going to take damage from Booming Blade. Yeah.
All right. And so you guys have all kind of ducked into this room. Sablin has visibly climbed in. And you've heard this voice from the Mind Flayer outside. So,
We have got to grab the mayor and get out of here.
What the hell was that?
Nothing good.
So, like most things we run into.
Precisely.
So is this door closed in front of us?
No.
Oh, it's open,
No,
so we
it's
see
not.
that.
unless
Okay.
you close it. I mean, that's your...
No, that's fine.
I don't know if you guys were trying to like hide in there, but
I guess we just ducked in. So is it my turn?
yeah. So as you guys are in this situation, yeah, I guess we'll go back into initiative for the moment, as these drow were kind of still in the middle of combat with you.
Okay. So, I guess for my bonus action, I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on this guy if I haven't already. I'm not sure. I don't remember last session very well. It's been a while.
Okay. I thought you did have Hunter's Mark out at some point. Also, you
I
can
might
just
have used
move
it
to-
last fight.
Did.
I might have used it last fight. I don't know. I have no idea.
Um,
But I'll
think you
cast it
did.
just to be fair. I'll cast it on this guy. Cool.
cool.
And then I will attack him with my crossbow. Let's see here. Is it a humanoid?
Yes.
Cool.
23 will hit.
Second attack.
And you'll get favored, or you'll get 12 will not hit.
Okay. So if the imp counts as a ally, I get my sneak attack as well. So
Yeah,
that would be
for
16 plus 5.
All right. So 21.
And then with movement, I'm gonna move back into this area just a bit, just a tad.
All right. So you just shoot him. Back up.
Yeah.
He looks pretty rough, as he's been getting beat up already a bit.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Sablin, you sneaking in invisible like.
And the only source of light is the drift globe I have active next to me, right?
Correct.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to move forward a little bit. Just gonna see if I can see what's going on in that bottom room. And yeah, Driftkell will come with me. And, okay. I don't see much of what's going on. Ooh, I can't see into the next room above, though, but not that.
Yeah, that door is open because that drow had walked out of it. But you can't really see what's in there.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to move a little closer to the blue drow, and I'm going to ready an action to attack him if he tries to attack any of my allies.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right. And the boar, then, what would that boar like to do? John.
Yeah, he is going to buck wild attack something. I can't see in that room currently.
Is this the first time you've summoned a boar?
Think so?
Cool.
That might be.
I don't even. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's gonna charge blue guy. Or no, probably just attack the guy right next to him. I kind of wasn't seeing him.
Yeah, he's got one right next to him. Yeah.
Let's see. So he can tusk this bitch
Ooh.
and miss horribly.
All right. Yeah, this boar does not seem up to the task as he whiffs terribly as he tries to attack the drow.
Happens. You know, we don't all have good days.
All right, Agony. So you've got your comfort animals.
Yep.
They
Hello.
keep killing mine.
What happened to that guy?
I wonder. Step out.
He went hang gliding.
Something like that.
Slide. I'm not doing that.
So you step into the doorway.
Step in the doorway. Oh, look, there's a guy here. I'm gonna blast this guy. Get blasted. It's a red guy.
Blasted away.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
It's gonna start blasting. For 17.
Oof.
Oof.
Hey, he's looking fucked up.
I'm gonna walk back down here, okay?
And you just kind of boop, sneak back down. This guy's like turned towards that doorway and looks pretty pissed.
Like some Call of Duty, like looking out of the side, you know, just come back in.
Yeah, so as you guys had kind of like all rushed in there, he looked as if he was to follow you. But then as he gets shot with a crossbow and then a firebolt right immediately after, this guy's gonna just try to dip the fuck out of there. And let's just start running this way. So,
And takes 10 thunder damage.
okay, yep. Fuck. Oof. And the boar gets an attack of opportunity.
Go, boar.
Get
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
get it, get it.
Oh,
Get 'em.
good.
Crit.
Yeah.
Gets the kill.
What about Orpheus?
But the boar gets a little. Yeah, I guess Orpheus would get one, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah, Orpheus attacks.
Doesn't that break his invisibility if he does, or is he not invisible? currently?
I think it'll be okay. 24 to hit for that much damage, but he gets a
Woo!
con save.
7.
Oof.
7
He's
plus 16,
poisoning
but he
him.
gets a con save to resist that poison.
I didn't know
Wow.
imps could do damage.
Oh yeah.
Half as much damage on a success doesn't matter. I'm
Yes.
not even gonna make the save. He is dead.
Nice.
Gets the kill.
Kill him in the place.
So with
Goes to
the
run.
blue- yeah, he starts to run away, and then he gets like that thunder, kind of shakes a little, and then Orpheus just comes in with his stinger, finishes the job. The stinger comes through the back of his head and pokes out of his eyeball.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I like look out the doorway. I just sort of look at the dead guy, very confused. I point at him and I point at Orpheus. Like, did you do that?
Yeah.
Or it's like, nice.
Nice pet you got there.
Thank you.
And so Orpheus kind of like became visible in this moment, right? Like his
Yeah.
stinger like Like this invisible thing just appeared with its stinger through this guy's fucking skull, which then fell down dead. The other drow, seeing this, is going to take a shot with his crossbow
Fuck.
at Orpheus.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Um,
Ooh, and-
all right. And is Orpheus immune to poison?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, nice. So Orpheus does take 10 piercing damage, though.
And I assume those weapons aren't magical.
No, they're not.
Okay, so he's still fine.
And
Uh,
Sablin, yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna get him with my Arjani's sword. So I'm gonna take a swing at him right after he shoots.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And ooh, that's a good question. Was my sword active or not? Because if it was invisible, then
I mean, it would.
I don't think you've activated your sword this fight.
yeah. Because that would give away my invisibility if it was active. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it'll just be 9. But
Okay.
I mean, does it get invisible with you? But I guess.
Yeah, it would have
get
gone
off
invisible
light.
with you, but I don't think you were.
yeah, I don't think I
don't
activated at
think
any
you-
point.
Yeah, I don't think you were attacking. I think you were just getting people through
Because
windows.
you were just
Yeah.
lifting people. But yeah, you do some nice damage anyway. And this guy now, after having shot the crossbow bolt at this creature that just appeared and killed his friend, and then suddenly another invisible thing appears and attacks him, he's gonna make a break for the door. So
Are ready actions reactions or no?
Yes.
I
They
believe so.
are.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you don't get an attack of opportunity, but he can only make it 30 feet, so he doesn't quite make it out the door. He's just right there, at the edge of the door. All right, John.
5, 10, 15, 20.
So yeah, you can see the guy from there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what to do. Did I throw the boomerang already? I feel like I threw the boomerang already.
I think you did.
And use
Should-
the that sounds
I
right.
should've-
When you guys were kind of like, yeah, I think you used it in the gate fight.
Well, that wouldn't matter now because I picked it up then, but I meant more in this fight. But that's fine. I threw a playing card at him.
Yeah, 22 will hit.
Don't know if I get sneak because I was hiding in that room or not, but
No, not quite.
and then I'm gonna go back inside the room.
All right, and you dip back.
Then I just slink slowly backwards like I didn't do anything.
Just rush out, throw a card, and run back.
This is how we're gonna fight right now, because this is a good terrain for that.
And that'll be my turn because I really got nothing else. Oh wait, no, hold on. There was one more thing. I forgot because I keep forgetting I can do that. I'm going to mock him as a bonus action. Call him a little I'm going to try to remember the drow word for pussy.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
I did history, so
Oh,
for a 5, it might
you
be
just-
the word cat.
yeah, you just call him a cat, and he looks a little confused. But let's see if he's offended by it nonetheless. It's a wisdom save. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
succeeds.
he just kind of looks confused and shrugs it off.
And then I back into that corner.
Nice.
All right,
That's my
Artemis. Great, thank you.
Okay. Gonna come out here. Let's see, move like right about here. And that guy's running for the door. I think I'll help him. Let's help him reach that door a little bit faster. Eldritch Blast.
Mhm.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay, that's 9. And okay, so 15. And I shove him through the door.
All right. He goes 20 feet.
Mhm.
as he goes shoved through the door, and the door gets blasted open. You can see out front.
Oh!
Yeah, I guess Sablin, you can probably see a mind flayer standing out front of this door. A large creature with tentacles dangling down from its maw.
Found the mind flare.
Yeah, did you guys hear that too? Like in your head?
Oh, joy. Okay,
I
let's
mean,
see
I heard
here.
something. I don't know if it was in my head.
Let's see. I moved one. Of course, I moved 4 spaces. Okay, this is great. This is fine. This is it's fine. It's fine. Gonna back up. Let's back up. I'm gonna back up. We need to get that gnome in the other room. Get the hell out of here. Gnome, darkness, maybe? Rope trick? I don't know. That's my turn.
All right.
You trying to say I should cast something?
Under cover of darkness, preferably. Although, actually, from there, it'd probably be fine. As long as they don't see us use rope trick.
Roll persuasion. Can I ask him to do that?
You do what you want. I'm just throwing that out there.
I don't know if my character would do it.
Follow your heart.
Yeah, so you've heard that there's some creature called a mind flayer outside. You
If you're a Gloomstalker, you should know what a mind flare is, but that's just my opinion.
I like how when you start explaining, like telling just what he knows, you take on a southern accent yourself. That was nice.
I guess I will go ahead and cast. How long is rope trick? Is that an action? Let's find out. Yeah,
That's actually a good question. Oh, thank God.
Length of rope, duration an hour, touch a length of rope. Blah 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 blah. Sure, fuck it. Well, why not? I'm gonna cast rope trick in this space right here.
all right.
So, it's 60 feet long, so we do have to kind of climb up it. I don't think I have my wings anymore.
Up to. You don't have to make it 60 feet up.
Oh,
Yeah, it could be like really short if you want.
I'll make it 30 feet up. Why not? We can climb up to our movement speed, right?
How high is the ceiling?
You can climb half your movement speed.
I mean,
Yeah, how high is the ceiling?
how about you make it 10 feet?
Let's do
it's like
15.
it's like 12 feet or something.
Oh, okay, then I'll do 12 feet. The highest it
not
can
a-
go.
Okay. So
Sure,
it's on the
and-
Through
ceiling,
the
yeah.
ceiling.
Which is around like 15 feet, we'll say.
Okay, cool. Sounds great. I will use my movement to climb up the rope and get into my little dimension.
All right. So yeah, you just cast this this rope and then climb on up.
That's my turn.
Okay, here I'm going to. Well, no, that's fine. You can just stay where you are. You're in that little dimension.
Oh, could I? I'm sorry. Could I have had Orpheus go invisible on his turn? Since he shares my initiative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So Orpheus is invisible. All right, Sablin.
How long would it take for everyone to climb up in there?
I mean, they could. It takes their movement on their turn, so not particularly long necessarily.
I'm going to turn towards where Artemis is and everyone else is, and I'm gonna yell, "Go ahead! I'm gonna distract them." I'm gonna hold them back, and I'm going to run towards the doorway and kind of make a choke. And with my bonus action, I will say, "A flame sword, God!" And I'm gonna. Oh, that's a lot more out there than I thought there were. Ooh, there's a lot more out there than I thought there were. Oh, I'm already here, so I'm turning on my sword. And I'm gonna write on my action to actually. I guess I could throw my axe at the guy right in front of me. Yeah, I'll do the throwing axe at the guy right in front. 13.
All right. 13 will miss. As he's just dodges out of the way. As he kind of turned back around to face just in time and sees you. But it comes back and you catch the hand axe back in your hand.
Alright, second attack.
He looks a little impressed.
There's
And
another
the
one.
second one, 18, will just hit.
Alright, for 10.
Oh yeah, all right. So yeah, you hit him good with that, and then right as it like kind of sticks into him, it pulls back out and comes flying back into your hand, and you.
Alright, put that away, and I steady the our Johnny flaming sword, and I'm gonna get ready. That'll be my turn.
All right. All right. The boar. What's the boar gonna do?
Sing Hakuna Matata. I have to drop myself into the room, and I hold on. I gotta remember because it's been a while. How does the actual bag of tricks work?
What do you like? It's just kind of this summoned animal. I think it lasts for a minute.
No, it lasts until it until the next
Oh yeah, it
day
lasts till
type
the
thing.
end of the day. Yeah, unless it dies.
It's more. I can use a bonus action to command it, but without any creatures around it to attack, it's just gonna act in an appropriate effect to what it would do naturally.
All right.
It takes a
Run
shit.
around screaming.
It's just gonna
That's
walk
why
over
I
this
said
kind of.
It sings
It's
Hakuna
gonna
Matata.
kind of like
but-
walk over to this dead body and start smelling it, and like kind of like nibble a little bit on the carcass.
Yeah, that's about it. That I didn't have a bonus action to give an order to it.
All right. Then agony.
Wait. Whoa. Well, what about the mayor? We're not gonna get the mayor. Do we have him? Did we get him?
No, we don't have the Maya yet.
I'll go get him.
Sablin needs
Probably
help,
go
I
get
think.
him. I could cover you.
For Sable, and I'll go get the mayor. God, I hope he doesn't weigh much.
The mayor's in this room, isn't he?
Yeah,
I
the
can
yeah,
run
Mayor's
over there and back. Well, I can run over there at least this turn, but
I'll be here and I can ready in action to firebolt anybody that tries to attack John or goes towards John to try and cover him. Because I don't know if anybody else is in that room.
All right. So you're readying an action of a firebolt into that room in case anyone else comes out of it.
Yeah.
But that's not an ally.
Mhm.
Okay.
I got you, John. Go get him if you can.
As Sablin comes at the door, these drow are just going to kind of line up and start moving in. Not getting too close quite yet. They're each just going to fire off a crossbow bolt over at Sablin.
Oh,
Oof.
You gotta be. God damn it.
my luck.
So, I'm going to say because with the last two fights, you've all
Should've
been like
closed
hit
the
with
door.
these poison things. at one point or another. So we're gonna ignore the poison crossbow bolts because I'm pretty
Should
sure
all
you're
be
all
immune.
at
We're
this
all
point.
immune, Yeah.
But you will take 17 piercing damage as you
Well,
get
that's
hit with
not awful.
a couple of those bolts.
It could have been so much worse. That's not bad. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Define fine.
And I can
Then-
cover pretty. Just, dip out of the doorway. Yeah,
We close the door.
that too.
John, your turn.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I'm gonna go, come on! Let's get out of here! That's most of my movement so far. And I offer a handout to pick him up, because I imagine he isn't too heavy being small?
So, I'm sorry, say that again.
I run up to, I can't remember his name,
Ron Hees.
Ronnie's, come, we gotta get out of here. And I put a hand out to pick him up to make, because I don't want to
Yeah.
just snatch him.
Yeah, so he seems like completely unresponsive as you enter the room. He's
Then
his eyes
I
are
will-
open, but he's like totally dazed.
I will just pick him up, because I don't see any resistance coming from him then.
Yep, he does not resist. You can grapple. You don't need to make a grapple check. You can just grab him.
How heavy is he? I don't imagine it would slow me down to carry him.
He's heavy. Well, I guess he's a gnome. Yeah, sure.
Gnomes
fuck it.
average about 30 pounds.
Yeah. That's fine.
Then I
Doesn't
will
slow you
just
down. He's small
run
enough,
back
I'll say.
as far as I can. 10, 15, 20, 25. Plus 55 is 80? 85, 90. And that's as far as I can run with him in my arms going, okay, go!
But you did have to use your action to
And bonus action to dash.
grapple. But yeah. Okay.
Oh no,
Your action
I
is to
thought it would be an
grapple.
object interaction. So
No, it's still an action to grapple.
then I'll be back here with him in hand, just
Yeah.
pointing at them. Go!
All right, so you do got him, but you still got one more turn to make it back to that rope. All right. These drow now, who have kind of come into the fray, it seems like this Mind Flayer had some backup, are going to shoot out their crossbows over towards Sablin as well as this creature's come into the door. But
Nope.
Sablin just puts up his shield and easily blocks from these less skilled folk.
I turn back towards everyone like, get Ronnie's out of here and get inside the rope trick. I'll be right behind you guys.
Plus, you wouldn't know about the rope trick.
Oh, that's true. I'll just say, get out of here. I'll be right behind you guys.
You then see Sablin in front of you, this creature with the tentacles kind of dangling from his maw. As they slowly quiver, he raises a hand towards you. And you hear in your mind, you are a fool. And, oops. Why don't you make me an intelligence saving throw?
Okay.
Oh, no.
16. Whoa.
So you just barely succeed. And
Oh,
then, yeah, you won't take any of that damage.
Oh, that's good. That's only 9. That wasn't too bad. No, you're the fool, squid face.
You then hear from either side of you some patting of feet as those little brain dogs come rushing around the corners.
Oh, they're here
So
too.
this-
Great.
These little kind of brains on dogs are going to rush forward, and they're going to do these So the first one is going to make a claw attack. Oof.
What?
10.
So
10's not-
10. The
I'm just a crit magnet, Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
I know,
What-
seriously.
did you piss in their Cheerios or something?
Apparently.
And then it will. You have to make another intelligence saving throw.
10. Ooh.
Ooh, okay. So
Do you have inspiration?
doesn't
Don't
look like it.
seem
He
like
should have. He did the recap this today for this session.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'll give it to you.
Oh yeah, I'll go and re-roll that then, because that would have been bad.
Please reroll high.
Please.
Barely.
Oh no! Oh wait, that's good.
No.
It's 12. Oh, that's easy. 11. Okay. Okay, so 11 psychic damage. So here, see, my intelligence is 8.
Okay, so you take 13 psychic damage. And then ooh, you're unconscious.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay. So then the other oof. All right, so this one devourer kind of claws against Sablin and then kind of emits these waves from his brain that seem to somehow just like Sablin gets stunned and falls down unconscious. The other intellect devourer then is going to kind of like come in and start like kind of seems like it's sniffing around Sablin's head. Sablin, I need you to make an intelligence check.
Check. Okay.
Oof.
Oh,
All right.
that's a 1. Okay.
So suddenly this devourer kind of like magically shrinks and like goes into through Sablin's ear. And then suddenly you guys see Sablin's, Agony, Artemis, John, you can see this. You see Sablin's eyes blink open. And kind of look over to you, turn towards you with this creepy smile.
Say, Sablin, are you alright?
Oh no.
I don't think I'd be the one to respond, am I?
And yeah, you hear no response. Sablin, you're gone.
Oh.
Oh.
What is happening, guys? I don't know how these things work.
It looks like it's got my body now, so...
If I'm reading this right, Sablin's dead. Sablin's dead, and that thing now has his body.
No.
Ooh. Yeah, looks like I'm dead.
What?
While, if it wins the contest, the Devourer magically consumes the target's brain.
That's not good. Okay.
Yeah, Sablin, you have just gone black.
No
You're
way.
gone.
That's what the stats says. I don't know what's-
Welcome to the fun of intellect of ours. It's one of the few save or dies still left out there.
Yikes.
No. No way.
Well, I know that Econite looks pretty neat, so...
I mean, there's gotta be some way to.
We gotta fix this. This.
I mean, they can give me a new brain.
We need
I
a
guess.
wish. Like we could do it with a wish.
Well, We'll see what we can do. Oh shit.
Or if anyone has protection from evil or good.
Oh, so like a paladin. Fuck.
Or cleric, or a
Actually,
sorcerer
I
who has
can
cleric
I
spell.
can take it, but I don't have it right now.
All right. So your dear friend Sablin seems to be with you in body, but not in mind.
Oh, great.
And it is now Artemis's turn.
Still listening, just going and making a drink real quick. Pour one out. Ooh.
No, Sablin's fine. We'll get him back. There's got to be a way. I believe.
Well, let's see here.
Please.
What to do? You know what? Gonna have to do it. I'm going to use Summon Greater Demon, and let's get a demon out here. Which demon should I pick?
The biggest and baddest, or the most intelligent one you can find.
Do I want a Bob or a George? You know what? I'm gonna go with what Artemis would do. I'm gonna go ahead, bring out a Bulgura right next to this motherfucking squid in a dress.
All right.
I believe it needs to roll initiative now.
Yep.
Well, a 3 or a 2 or a 1. Nope, that's a 5.
Oh, I'm back. First George is there. Hey.
Oh shit.
All right.
There, he can deal with that fucking thing.
All right, I'll just put him there.
Yeah, and I'll head into the room with Orpheus.
All right. So yeah, you furiously summon Balgura,
Mm-hmm.
and you climb up the rope.
Yeah.
All right. So you
Um,
climb in. Jess, finally, you see someone else pop in. As Artemis has come to join you.
Just
And you're-
very, very quiet.
So Jess and Artemis are in the pocket space. Jess, it's your turn now. Oh, he's feeding a baby. I assume you're not.
Sorry. I'm just gathering information while I'm up here. Can I make some rolls on that? Can I
Uh-huh.
try to think of how much I know about these intellect?
I actually
Devour
described
things?
them earlier when we were camping.
Yeah.
So
do I know anything about them? I'm a hunter. Like I've seen some shit.
You're a Gloomstalker, aren't you? Like specifically
Yeah, but
in
that's aesthetic. That doesn't mean I know the. I mean, I'm sure it does, but some of it, I don't know. It's more. It doesn't necessarily mean that.
Yeah, I mean, Agony definitely had learned some stuff about them, but like knew some stuff about them that she had shared before.
Is there
But why
anything
don't-
I know about them?
But yeah, now that you've kind of seen them, maybe that kind of triggered your memory. So why don't you just make me a
Nature?
nature, I guess. Yeah.
This is not good. Here, let's try this. Oh,
Yeah. So you know that these creatures typically kind of roll with the something called the Illithid, or the Mind Flayers, as they're more colloquially known, as like pets. and they are known for their abilities to like take over, to like stun those with weak minds, and to they like have some kind of connection to the mind and thoughts, so they're able to like stun folks, and they're also able to actually take over your mind. And when they do, they actually consume the brain, and the person, the body that they've taken over is dead.
Do I know if we were to remove the thing out of it, that they would be fully back to normal, or?
So you know that if you can drive the thing out, the body still does not have its brain. The brain is consumed by the devourer.
Fuck. Great. Well, I'm not sure what I should do. I guess I'm gonna prepare an attack action, and if something comes into the hub that I'm in right now and they're hostile, I will kill them. Or shoot them, I should say.
Okay.
And that'll be my action.
And now rope trick. Oh yeah, you can pull it into the space. I see. Okay. All right. The boar just continues. Well, actually, no, John, you could, I guess.
I did not have a bonus action last turn either to do
Just
anything.
continues to sniff and nibble on this carcass here. Just being a boar. So then it's Agony's turn.
While I'm running away, I'm just gonna shoot this guy over here, just because I can. Yeah,
All right.
That probably does not hit. I'm scared of hitting Sabling as I'm shooting
Yeah,
this
12
guy,
does not hit.
and I missed.
Yeah, you're not quite focused.
And I'll go up to the rope trick reluctantly.
All right. All right. Yeah, these warriors are just gonna, I guess, attack. They're gonna close down on the Barlgura. So, let me just. Those guys will come there. They're gonna attack. What has he got? 15.
Yeah, both hit.
And so that's one of them. Yeah, because they each get 2 attacks with their swords. Alright. So none of that poison. And they're not magical weapons.
That doesn't matter. So let's see.
10, 15, so 25, 32 damage.
32. Okay.
So they just kind of circle around. They fought one of these things before, and they know it can be defeated. So they just charge around and start attacking it. John, your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Action. Turn invisible. So me and the gnome I'm carrying are invisible. 6, 7, 8. And then I'm gonna run up into the rope trick and say, "Close the door! Close the door!"
Alright, so you rush up into the rope trick.
Invisible, and I'm still invisible in there hiding, just going, "Close the door! Close the door! Close the door!"
Okay. So you guys pull up the rope. You sit there silently for a moment. Artemis, your Barlgura throws some punches. After a minute, it kind of like dissipates. You think it must have been defeated.
Mm-hmm.
But as you all sit there, a minute passes, another minute passes, 10 minutes pass. Doesn't seem like anyone's coming. I mean, nothing can come into your space, right? So
Yeah, and they don't know we're there, hopefully? Because the door and all that's invisible.
Sablin didn't know about the rope trick. So the intellect devourer doesn't know about it either.
Know.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, okay, I was worried about that. Okay.
For all you know, you guys ran around the corner and jumped out the window. All right, so you guys are in this rope trick. I'm gonna move you to this other map again. You're sitting there, one party member down. What are you doing?
Guys, I don't think Sibellin's coming back.
Hey, where'd that lizard boy go?
Well, he's just out there.
Why do we keep losing people? First it was Pelus, now it's Sibellin.
Well, there goes another one.
Well,
And of course we got this fuckhead now too, and he points to Jess.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
we'll get him.
You should be thankful for what we're standing in right now.
He just stares at you like without a response.
So I think I know what those things are. Those are like little brain suckers.
Yes, I talked about them earlier.
Yeah, if those things get in you, you're fucking dead.
Yes,
That's
what
why I said I
earlier.
think he's gone.
Yeah.
Well, you know, adventures die all the time. I see it every day.
Jess, shut up.
What?
We can do something about that. I mean, as long as his body isn't dead, there could be a way.
Can you get a brain? Is there anybody have a spare brain lying around?
Well, yes, but I don't know how good it is anymore.
It could be
you, John.
restored by someone who can restore it.
Can you restore it?
No, it's too advanced for me.
Well, let's just keep pressing forward. Wait here an hour.
I mean, maybe one of the gnomes could. Mayor, is he awake? Slap him.
Yeah,
around.
yeah. What's the mayor look like? More importantly, is there a spike in it?
As you go to inspect that, you do find that indeed there is a metal
Mother.
prod
Oh
kind
shit.
of sticking out of the back of his neck.
John is just going to try to rip it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you make me a strength check?
Okay.
As you kind of start to pull, and it's in there.
I will use one of my inspirations to re-roll that.
All right.
Holy shit.
Can't do worse than a 0.
So you start pulling, and as you do, it kind of starts to bleed around the edges, just like a little bit. But you can't get it out. It's in there good.
And John just is
Sablin
not
could have
looking
gotten
good.
it out.
That guy was kind of tanky. It's gonna make it a little hard to get through this. He could take a hit.
I don't know, Balloos.
You don't know the half of it.
Well, this thing lasts for an hour. Let's rest up a little, and I'll be on our way.
Mm. I mean, we're going to be right to where we got in, and it runs out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we could rest up. This
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna start patching up. Can we? Can I start a short rest?
Yeah. I'll assume you all are short resting during this time. All right. Yeah, so you can roll your hit dice, whatever you need to do.
Oh my god.
I might as well.
Seriously. Seriously.
I'll roll another one.
30. Oh. Can I take back that last one I rolled? I didn't realize I overrolled how many I needed.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 12 plus 11 is 23. Yeah, that puts me to 1 below max.
Hell no.
I'm aware, Kyle. I'm aware.
I mean, I think
All right.
his body's still alive. I mean,
I don't know. Does anyone even know anyone who's like they can do something like that?
and like I said, maybe someone in the Gnome Kingdom could.
I maybe.
But then we'd have to capture Sablin's body alive and take him there.
That's way too much risk. We can't do that. I say we just move on.
We're gonna get him back.
But that puts our lives at risk. I don't know if we should do that.
No, we're gonna get him back.
But think about it. I mean, we're all alive. He's not.
He's alive.
Why we gotta risk our lives?
Some of us are worth more than others.
True. I agree with that sentiment. And we're alive, so we are worth more. So let's get out of here.
I think getting out of here is probably the smart idea for right now. Maybe flying out of here or something. I don't know.
Well, I can't fly for a little while. Let's see.
I could turn
Check my wings here.
one of us into a giant flying dinosaur.
I think that might be the smart call.
I still have a few hours on my wings. Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
I used my wings and I have 11-hour cooldown on them now. How many hours has it been?
You used them
Last fight.
at the gates, right?
Yep. So when the long rest is over, or sorry, short rest is over.
Yeah, after the short rest, it's still going to be like 10 hours. Or no, you said 11? It's going to be like 9 more hours. It's
9 more hours. Okay, cool.
because yeah, it took you about an hour. We'll say less than that. Yeah. We'll
Yeah, I
wrap
got
down.
some time on me.
We can have Agony turn somebody into a dinosaur and fly out of here.
Do dinosaurs feel pain?
I'm more worried.
Everything
I'm more
feels
curious of
pain.
mine.
I mean emotionally.
When was the last time you saw a crying dinosaur? Exactly.
Do you want to be a dinosaur, John?
Sure.
Do we need 1 or 2 of us to be a dinosaur? Do we have enough people to carry all?
It would be 1 dinosaur for 3 people and a gnome. I don't know, Eric. Could a Quetzalcoatlus carry all 3 of us?
Yeah, what kind of dinosaur? How big is the dinosaur?
It's like a huge creature.
Like a 40-foot wingspan.
Yeah. If it's huge, then yeah. If it's large, then no.
It is a huge beast.
Then yeah, I'd say yeah, that can carry 3 people in a gnome.
Got flyby. They just can't get us. Just gotta be quick about it.
Yeah, I'd say 1's probably the smart idea there.
I'm also tapped on resources, so having me do it probably won't hurt. Like, I got a couple first level spells, and that's about it.
Well, then if they're not just sitting there waiting for us once we get out, we could sneak out the window and turn into a
Then fly
dinosaur,
outta
hop
here.
on your back and fly away.
If for some reason that they are there, run.
Well,
We need to run as fast as we can.
and we'll run as fast as we can out of the little tiny room that we're probably cornered in.
Yes. Actually, if we're... Yeah, if we are cornered, maybe some cover. I could summon a demon that can cast darkness or something.
I have to solemnly ask, did we get level 8?
At your next long rest.
Okay. Because I remember you saying that we would get level 8 after the next fight, and I'm sitting there going, but, like, is it worth it?
Solemnly ask if I leveled up.
Sable never saw level 8.
I know! This is bullshit. It's okay.
We can do this.
Yeah. We can do this. We will do this.
Most definitely.
We're gonna get the fuck out of here. We're
We
gonna get
have
this
to
gnome
do it
back
for
home.
him. We have to do it for them.
Gonna get this gnome home. And then we're gonna find Sablin. We're gonna bring him back. We're gonna get to that goddamn temple. And then, just for fucking good measure, I'm gonna blow every last fucking mind flayer out of this fucking plane of existence. Now let's go rest.
That's the spirit.
Can someone else try and rip this thing out of this guy's neck? I really don't feel like this is not going to end well with this in there.
Truly could.
Does somebody have
try to get
positive
everything
strength?
down.
Does anyone have not negative strength?
I mean,
Jess, you look you have meat hands.
Sablin could have done it!
Sure, why not? I'll try. What do I roll?
Just roll strength check.
Jess, you look stronger than a kobold.
Barely. I'm like average.
Yeah, it's not budging.
Yeah. Guys,
But-
you'll pull spikes with your legs, not with your back.
You know what? Let me try one more time. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
No.
I think with oh yeah, you'd have an advantage, wouldn't you?
But
Roll
as you're
one.
kind of pulling, and Artemis comes in and tries to give it a tug.
How badly do we break this man's neck?
Yeah, it's not seeming to move, but
Does it
but
at
with
least
that
wake
kind
him
of
up?
last pull that you give Jess, and you kind of like slip off of it a little bit, you hear "Ow, shit!"
Oh, good. He lives.
and this older gnomish man kind of like grabs the back of his neck and starts to kind of like feel around and he turns back towards you.
You're not in the Matrix anymore.
Yes,
What was
we're
that
probably
about?
Still being controlled. we think a
Do
mind
you
flayer
work
has
for mind
thoughts on
flayers?
I don't
Of
know if
course
it's
not.
controlled.
Can we trust him?
Can I do insight on this guy?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. John, he definitely seems a little nervous in his response.
I don't know if I feel like you have some kind of connection to these mind flayers.
What makes you say that?
And I flick him in the forehead.
The spike in your neck.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's what I'll flick. Like, ding it.
It's like, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Ding! Right in the back of his neck.
He goes and he feels, and you guys see him touching the spike. I don't feel anything.
Interesting.
That's very
exactly
disconcerting.
What someone controlled would say.
Well, who are you? Why are you here? Where are we? What is this place?
I mean, we just came to rescue you, but looks like you might be a liability.
He kind of feels again. Is there really a spike there?
Yes, you want me to try to pull it out?
Yes.
I have disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
You're pulling. Oh! Oh. He kind of gets very serious all of a sudden. Oh no. We need to warn. We need to warn everyone.
Warn everyone.
They'll know everything.
Let me guess, the mind flayers know where your village is now.
If there's indeed. And he goes back and he feels. He seems very perturbed that he can't seem to feel it. I think they might. But they'll know everything.
That could be a problem. Well, they did. It did say in our minds that they already know everything.
Yeah. Define. What do you mean by everything?
They'll know what I know.
Which is
Fantastic.
If they already know,
Do
you
you know
might as well
anything-
tell us everything you know.
Yes.
But I don't.
You
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what you know?
I've never had this before. I've seen it happen to others. It's never happened to me.
Okay. Well, what happened with them then?
Well, sometimes they'd come back and we wouldn't know for a while. That was at the beginning. Then we learned to check. Always check the neck, that's what we say.
Can we just rip it out?
No, I shouldn't have asked you to do that. That would kill me instantly.
Well, maybe it would be better than betraying the people you love and care for.
But that's the problem. They're already betrayed. They know everything. But I don't know why they haven't found us.
Here's my question. That spike, do they control you remotely with it? Or do they need a mind flay around for it to work like that?
Basically, I'm powerless against them.
That's what I had a feeling that might be the case. Those drow back at the gate didn't seem like they were under control. Okay.
Yes,
So
but if
does it affect your mind? Like, does it make you think things that you don't normally think, or how does that work?
Well, I don't know. I'm very new to this. You see, I just learned that I had it about 2 seconds ago.
Does it influence you? Did you start thinking thoughts that you didn't normally think?
He kind of thinks a little bit.
How
Well,
many
let's see.
fingers am I holding up right now?
Would he know?
He says, I still love Marionberry pie.
Well, that's
Are
I'm pretty
you
sure that was
suddenly
me.
into strange fetishes?
yeah, not like learning stuff. Not everybody's into learning stuff, but maybe that makes you want to learn stuff. I don't know. they're brain people.
What's your
Well-
opinion of calamari?
Never heard of it.
What do you think about metaphysics?
Never heard of it.
What do you think about wearing a breastplate and a dress?
What
What
about a
about the
dress
lollipop
plate and
guild?
breast?
It depends on the occasion.
Hmm.
The Lollipop Guild? Any opinions on that?
How many fingers?
I do like lollipops.
Who doesn't?
I'm not sure. I
Never
can't
mind.
actually see you, but however many you're holding up, that's how many I'm saying.
Wait, you can't see?
I'm not saying anything.
Whoever's holding up fingers, however many you're holding up, that many.
That's
Jeez.
good.
Says the DM who can't actually see anyone holding
Yeah.
up fingers.
I'm not holding up fingers.
Oh, John was, but he was using minor illusion to make it look like there was like, you know, that half double.
So
where it's
shit.
like,
Do they? So do they like see through you? So do they know that we're here, or what's going on?
Well, I don't know. I assume that if they knew, they would get us, right?
Julius
Or maybe
just
they're
keeps
planning an
poking.
ambush somewhere else. Sorry. You see
Where are
something
we?
there, clown boy?
Don't tell him where we are.
No, I don't see nothing. I'm just finding it really fun to poke this, and he's poking and prodding at the thing in the back of his neck.
Oh, it's still there. We didn't.
This is what. Well, I can't feel anything.
Okay.
about now?
Listen, what was your name again? Sorry.
Ron,
Spark
he's-
Muffin.
Spark Muffin, yes.
Spark Muffin. Okay. Now listen, Spark Muffin. We're going to have to leave this place soon, and when we do, we're going to have to cover your head because we don't know if you're broadcasting.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Okay. Now, where is your village?
Well, where did you enter the city from?
Front gate.
We got a map, don't we? Take out the map. Where's the map at?
No.
It may not be a good idea to show him that map. We came in.
Yeah.
We came in through the main gate.
You're right, you're all being smart. You probably should not tell me much. But where you came from, okay, so the front gate, I assume you mean the one nearest the outpost. Did you go to the outpost? So you weren't there. How did you hear of me?
How did we hear you?
Good Mr.
I know it's suspicious
forgot
that I'm
his
asking
name.
all of these questions, but I'm really just trying to help.
It doesn't matter how we heard of you. Why does that
Name of the
matter?
other-
Okay, so you're right. It doesn't matter. So you came through. I'm going to assume that I know which gate you're meaning.
Maybe.
Big
It could be
one.
the other gate that you're thinking of.
Well, there's a couple big ones.
Yeah, it could be that other one. Or the other one after that.
The one
Well,
with
let's
the
just
two big
pretend that we're
doors
that one that you
swing
thought
open.
that we
Yeah,
were,
well,
but
I
we
can
could be
tell
the other
you
one that
think-
we could be, you
Yes,
know?
I can.
Near the
tell
Tower of
yes.
Everlight.
Yes, great. The Shrine of the Everlight. Good try,
Yes.
though. Well,
Whatever, Ned.
well. Yes.
Treasure.
Okay. Perfect. So
Magic?
you're gonna go out that one. You're gonna head down the path for quite a little ways. Maybe about 20-minute walk, something like that. Now, when you see the turn that has the yellow brick, that's when you know that's the way. You take a right when you see the yellow brick. It's about a third of the way up the wall. There's just one little yellow brick. And that's how you
yellow
know
brick
that's the
road.
little path you want to take. You
Wait.
follow that, and then
The
you
gnome
go
is
up.
telling us to follow the yellow brick road.
Yes.
Okay.
And the yellow bricks are the key. Whenever you see, you'll follow, and whenever you see a yellow brick, they're always about a third of the way up. They're kind of sometimes dusty. We try to make them, a little
Right.
conspicuous.
Of course.
Um,
I'm good with conspicuous.
now, once you follow those, I'm telling you this because they already
We're
know
trustworthy
these things.
people.
Well, no, it's more that they already know, and so it's not gonna. I just want you to get me there.
Have you heard about a black gem?
The Master Gem, how do we get to it?
Wait. Hold on. Have you heard about this black gem?
There is supposedly some I mean, there's lots of gems in this.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the black gem.
There's a lot of gems here, but there are rumors of something in the Temple of the Primordial.
Right.
But you
Where's
don't want
that
to
at?
go there. That's in the middle of the city. That's where That's where the
Well,
Elder
what
Brain
if I do want to
The
go
what?
there? How would
It's
one
exactly
do
where
that?
we need to go.
Okay, so there's a thing called an Elder Brain. That's the thing that controls all of the Illithid.
God.
You might call them Mind Flayers.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the Elder Brain. Holy shit, boys. We're in
Yeah,
for
so
shit.
you
That's the
don't-
thing I need to take a shit on, right?
Do I know what an Elder Brain is?
Yeah, I'll say with the check you did before, you know enough about Illithid. You might not know specifically like what it does,
Sure.
but you know that there's like this kind of
This is like a
big
nest.
it's like the boss. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
this is like a
hive
big nest.
mind
This
kinda.
is like a bunch of bees, right? And we're going right into the hive. This is crazy.
Yes, if we're talking bees, that's the queen.
So that's the thing we need to
Interesting.
kill to get Sibelin back.
Did you lose someone?
Yeah, why?
Not yet.
Maybe.
We've
No, he's
misplaced
gone.
someone.
You guys pretty damn dead. Let's be real, guys.
He's been misplaced by a tiny brain with legs.
Wait a second. And he points to you, John. I recognize that mask.
Yep.
What did you do with the Great Smiley One?
Lost him?
He is his son.
That's who the Great Smiley One was here.
Hopefully?
He is. Well, we've sent many an expedition to try to save him. He's in the Temple of the Primordial.
Wait, so he
Wait,
is.
wait.
That's
Hold on.
which
More of a
direction?
reason to go there.
I need clarification here. So there's this Temple of Primordial, right?
Yes.
Is it down here?
Yes.
And now
You
the
mean
black
down here,
gem.
like in the
City.
city? Yes.
Wait. But the black gem with the brain thing, where's that at? Is that Temple of Primordial as well?
Yes. Well, I don't
Okay.
know exactly about the Black Gem. I've just heard rumors that it's somewhere around.
In the Primordial. Okay, good to know. Okay, so they're in the same place.
Yes, but that's not where you want to go.
That is where we want to go.
You're crazy then.
Yeah, we're
We've
pretty
been called
crazy.
worse.
Well, we're
Well, okay.
crazier to let the
Crazy
world
from
just
some
end,
money.
So. Sure.
Okay. I like your style. We gnomes
I
have
inherited
tried
it from
for
him as
years
well.
to wage war against the Illithid in our own subtle ways. But we need to get back. I need to warn them. We can relocate. We have our ways. We can escape their clutches. They can remove this spike from me. But we have to
Right.
hurry.
Right, we need to get back to your place first. And then we'll figure out a way to get to that Temple of Primordial.
I can contact our contact and say that we have found you.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay. Yes. That would be ideal because I don't know how long it's been since you found me.
Yeah, contact
About
that
an
guy.
hour and 15 minutes, give or take.
Agony, contact that guy and tell him to meet us where we met him originally. Now,
yes,
all
because
we
I
have
don't
to-
know
Good
that
idea.
place.
Exactly.
That's genius.
Precisely.
Tell him, when you contact him, tell him Ronhees has been compromised. Tell him that they need to move it all. They need to move the outpost. The kingdom is relocating.
It's relocatable. That's convenient.
Kingdom come.
Tell him that. Tell him they all need to come. They're in danger.
Can do.
So where is your kingdom again? Oh, that's right, Primordial. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Yes, no, the outpost.
Oh,
You see, I guess I can tell you this because there's no secrets
nope,
from
no
them
secret
now.
here.
we can move. We can move our outpost. It's actually your friend, the Great Smiley One, helped with this enchantment.
Sounds like something he would do.
So yes, we can kind of pack it all up and relocate. So every time we've been compromised, we just move away and go somewhere else, and then they find us again, like they always do. But then we move again.
They just
We're
live in a
very
bunch
sneaky.
of cardboard boxes. They pack up all their things in their cardboard boxes and leave.
Or I'm thinking like Dalaran from World of Warcraft, where they just like snap their fingers and the whole fucking city just floats in the air.
Traveling hoboms.
I was thinking of Romani gnomes personally, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'll send a sending to Zeke Stoutstep in my mind. And I'll say, Spark Muffin is compromised. Move the outpost. Meet us where we first met.
And you'll hear in your mind, go gee willikers. Okay.
Fair
That's
enough.
all you hear.
Alright, I've contacted him. The plan is on.
You know, all you gnomes kind of sound the same.
That's racist.
That's kind of racist.
I'm just saying it how I sees it. That's all.
I mean, you could argue that you and Artemis sound similar.
We sound nothing alike.
Nothing alike.
Nothing alike. This is authentic Watadavian Darkwood you're listening to.
Right. Exactly.
And that is rustic Amphalian Bumpkin.
Yep.
So what do you guys
What?
think about my
Excuse me?
next character's potential voice? I'm practicing this out right now just to see how it feels. From my
Don't
back.
sound anything like us.
Perfection.
By end
Look.
of campaign, we're all just going to be sitting on porches and sipping mint juleps.
As we
Talking
should.
about the last derby.
On a rocking chair. Krieg.
Oh,
Okay, so it sounds to me like we need to head to this primordial thing. Where that at?
No, we're going to head to our contact.
Right, and then
And then
afterward
head
we're
to
heading to the
primordial.
primordial thing, and we happen to have the guy who might know where that is right in front of us.
It's
So,
easy to
no,
find. It's in the
Yeah,
center.
it's
of
literally
the city.
in the center of the city.
Exactly.
Well, but there might be special ways. How do you normally travel and maneuver through this area to get to that center?
Yes, you're right. I can help you with that. Here's the thing.
Okay.
None of us holds all the information. That's one of the ways that we get around these sorts of inconveniences.
makes
And he
sense.
taps the little thing on his neck. So I could tell you the secrets I know, but they
Will
know
they
that I
kill
know
you
those secrets.
if they see you? What are you gonna do with yourself?
Yes, we need to move quickly. For some reason, I feel that they must not be able to, wherever this is, wherever this place we're in is, they must not be able to see me here, because
No,
I feel like they would find us immediately and
We are in a
stop.
pocket dimension right now, so that could be why.
And
I'm not sure quite what that means, but okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't tell you
but
that.
they
Yeah,
probably
now that I'm
do.
stay
thinking,
on all
Job.
of that. Yeah.
well, yeah, it's whatever.
It's all right.
Again, we have to move fast.
But whenever we leave this place, we got to move quickly. We need to get back to
With the
them
bag on your head, obviously.
in the place. Yes, so I don't know where we are. That's very smart.
Right. So we're gonna go
then
to the place,
immediately,
the
as quick-
context. So got
The
it.
first
okay.
thing we should have them do is take. They're gonna know. If they don't know already, they're gonna know that I've told you all these things. They're gonna know our plan, but they won't know where we're going because they don't read your mind. And you
Right.
haven't told-
So what I want you to
Also-
do is count to 100 as we're walking to confuse them. Maybe
Okay.
that works.
Yeah. Yes, I like that. I can think about all my different favorite toppings for waffles.
There you go.
And
What's
sing
a
the
waffle?
ABCs backwards. John.
You've never had a waffle. Well, once we get to my kingdom,
Very important.
we will get. We
Yeah, I
will
don't
get.
think you're
We're
gonna.
getting waffles.
I think that might be your last meal then.
Will they kill you? Yeah, how's that work? Should we
No, it won't kill me because they.
throw you to the wind? Like,
Take
No,
why
no,
are we
no.
carrying this guy?
Especially
No,
in such
please.
a way
What's the point
to
of
not
this man?
kill him.
No.
Do
If
they
you
have a
just-
way
if
to
you-
remove the spike and not kill you?
Yes. It's a surgical procedure. If you just tore it out, it would kill me. But it's it's attached to my spine. That's how they do it. It's like attached into the spinal cord.
The bone thing that's in the back. Yeah, I get it.
Yes. There's this thing called the brain stem. It attaches to that.
Sure.
It's like
Think
the
it's
root
the-
of your brain.
Right. We're thinking folk here. We get it.
Yep. You all seem very intelligent.
John is picking his nose as he says that, like, huh?
So
Yeah,
I
I
like
agree.
this plan. You get me there safely. Just tell them to have them remove the spike immediately before they take off the bag. I won't know anything where we are. And then we can make a plan from there.
We could cover
Start
your
a new
eyes and
outpost.
ears. I would say nose, but you probably need that to breathe. You can breathe.
He can breathe through his mouth.
Yes, I can breathe through both my mouth and nose. This is true.
I hope so.
That's unnecessary.
Okay.
I think.
So, okay, we got a bag. I have a backpack here.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We have lots of little bag things.
Before we put a bag on his head, I'm gonna like look Spark Muffin in the eye. So you say that they have access to everything you know, right?
Yes.
And there's a possibility that they can read your mind.
Yes, I assume so. That's kind of how it's worked before. There's never been any secrets. Once they get the spike in, everything that they know and knew.
Is it when they put the spike in they learn everything, or is it like a constant connection?
It sounds like it's a constant connection from what
Hey
we've
Jess,
been
you said there was something. What was it called? An elder brain?
Yeah, he's talking about the big brain. It's like a hive. So think of it as the queen, and all these are little workers, right?
So these things. Oh, okay, so they have a boss.
Right. So this thing is controlling. Well, sort of. I mean, I think they have some semblance of free will. They can kind of do
Gotcha.
what they want, but for the most part, it influences them very heavily.
Thank you, Dr. Jess. I'll look back.
No problem, Mr. Artemis.
I'll look back at Spark Muffin. Good. I'll look him square in the eye. Tell it I'm coming for it. I'll put the bag over his head.
And you hear, well, I don't actually tell it anything. It just kind of reads my mind.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Alright, so you guys carry on. You're leaving the rope trick.
Mhm.
As the hour comes to its end, and you have all taken your short rest, had this conversation with Ron Hees, put the bag over his head, the rope trick poofs out of existence, and you are back in that room. Why doesn't somebody make me a perception check? I'll let two of you do it. Who's kind of like keeping an eye out more?
Probably I am.
Fuck.
All right.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the perception check for? I apologize.
Just kind of see what was around you. So as you're as you kind of drop out into this room, as you had kind of walked through the city before, you had heard these just general noises. Like I said, there's just kind of monsters wandering around. So there is this continual noise of creatures wandering the city in the distance. But John, as you quiet and listen, you don't hear anything nearby immediately around you. It seems that all those monsters, all those drow and Intellect Devourers and the Mind Flayer have moved on somewhere else.
Even Saberlin?
They're gone, guys. Sabellin's gone. They're all gone.
Yeah, as you enter into that other room, you do see some of those corpses are still there. The boar is still there eating. They didn't really seem to care about the boar. Its intelligence was too low to interest the Mind Flayer.
It had bacon on the brain.
But Sablin is indeed gone.
Well, let's go.
We can get him later when we. Yes.
Is the Drift Globe still here? Strange question.
Probably not.
Yeah, because Sablin.
Would have left it kind of floating there.
You used it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think about how that thing functions because it like follows him, but does he have to attune to it?
No.
Yeah, there's a
don't
mind
think so.
control, not mind control, but yeah, with the intellect, with the intellect devourer
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's more of like a mind thing than a body thing. So like the Intellect Devourer did not control that item. So while the rest of Sablin's items have seemed to be carried off with him, the Drift Globe is still there.
I'll pick it up. All right, pterodactyl and roll, people.
Caw.
Okay, let's get it. Let's get it going.
We'll check outside the door of the building. Before.
You know what? As we're traveling here, maybe it'd be a good spell to cast this. I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Fair.
Okay. So you cast Pass Without a Trace, and then you're also casting Polymorph to make a giant. Quetzalcoatl. All right, so yeah, you have this this Quetzalcoatl. You all get on board. Jess casts this spell so that all these kind of shadows begin to kind of engulf you.
Just a big purple Quetzal. John, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
And you guys take off, right? And you're flying towards the
Where we
gate.
came from.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you do so, and you take off, and you fly towards the gate, and you're staying kind of low with these shadows covering you. A few times as you pass, there do seem to be some creature, like a creature will notice you. But because of the silence that you have from this spell, they kind of notice you right when you're leaving their space, and so nothing seems to kind of get a good look at you, or to be able to kind of react in an attack or any way like that, as you fly speedily over the tops. Also, as you raise into the air, you see that you can see a better view of the city once you're kind of raised above the buildings. And you do see that it has this circular shape. You can kind of spot these 4 buildings in the locations kind of midway between the gems, or not gems, the big geodes. You can see these buildings that resemble the shapes that are in the drawing that in the map that John has. And you also notice that, let's see, let me think about this for just one second. It would be down kind of at the bottom of this map, you notice that the gem there has is now lit up with
Shit.
with some kind of green energy.
Wait, okay. Which one was lit up with green?
It's the Earth one down here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I need to draw a new map, but actually that would mean that this whole area. Here, I'll just kind of like do a little bit of drawings here. So there would be like kind of in this area, you would be seeing some buildings and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there would be, let me just look up real quick. What does this shit look like? You see this symbol that is filled in this space on the map.
What symbol?
The,
I missed.
the triangle.
Which you recognize as
Okay, the one on the bottom. Okay.
the cult, the symbol from the Earth cult.
Artemis's picture was in the way. Well, everyone. Yeah.
And
Been a
that's
hell of a past couple of days.
all right. So you continue to fly towards that gate, over this way, and you as you get there, it seems that the gate is still wide open. They haven't seemed to like reinforce it yet, so you're able to just kind of fly right through. And you're now in this kind of broad tunnel. If you remember, this seemed like a main thoroughfare when you were approaching. So you're flying back out, and so this is big enough to hold that your Quetzalcoatl, but any of the little paths off of it are going to be too small. So you fly down this for a little ways. And where are you going?
To the meeting, I believe.
To meet up where we met with Zeke before.
Yeah.
So I think I need
Yeah.
them to lead me because I don't think my brain as a Quetzalcoatl will know where I'm heading.
Yeah, I'm a natural explorer because I'm a ranger, so I would lead us
Yeah.
to the right direction.
Great, yeah. You can remember those directions, no problem. So you kind of call out when you're paying attention, you tell them when to slow down.
Whoa, slow down.
And you
Too
guys,
soon.
oh no. Oh no. It's got Ryan.
Let him do.
And so you pay attention to when you need to stop and disembark and go down kind of one of those smaller pathways. At which point, John will have to drop form because the Quetzalcoatl's not going to be able to fit down those smaller pathways.
I do not have such control.
Don't you?
No, you're the one who has to drop concentration.
Okay, I'll drop it. Once we all get off.
Okay, yeah, so you get off and John becomes John again.
How did that feel, John?
He looks at you and just goes, "Better than how I feel now."
Fair.
For what it's worth, you were very majestic.
I'm always majestic.
More majestic.
It's true. More majestic. I don't know about that. Almost equally majestic.
So how far are we away from this thing? I mean, we're close, right?
Well, we gotta meet with our contact. Can't say who.
I
Just
don't really
the
think it
way
matters if we say who.
I mean, it could probably matter.
Do the mind flayers know one known from another? They're all just probably food.
Well,
They besides they probably actually already know the name of our contact.
Like they know who all of the people were
yeah, they
like
might know
in the
the
village
name,
are.
you know.
So what does it matter if they know who our contact is?
I don't
Because
know.
once they get here,
Maybe.
isn't he just going to know instantly anyway?
Maybe
As
may
long as they don't know that the
something,
combination
maybe,
to our luggage.
maybe
Well, I mean,
different
with the-
contacts scout around
1,
different
2,
places.
3, 4.
With the Inlet River having all of Sablin's knowledge, would it be able to
That's my
transmit that
combination.
Guys,
Damn
my
it.
head is hurting trying to figure out these things. Does that mean that they're affecting me?
No, you're fine.
Luggage.
Okay, because I just don't understand how any of this works.
She doesn't look Druish.
No, we're fine.
If we
Anyways,
get to the meeting
looking for-
fast enough, none of it matters.
Yes, we're
Once everybody changes locations, it doesn't matter what Sablin knows. It doesn't matter what Spark Muffin knows.
Pretty sure. And again, this is not my knowledge because I've never used an intellect hour. Did they actually get the information? Because if they're
Yes.
eating the brain, oh, okay.
Yep, they have all of their memories and knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I got nothing. I imagine we're just gonna camp out here and wait for our contact to show up.
Well, sounds good to me. I'm all out of spells, so I can't do that rope thing. But let's just make a camp here, bunker down,
So,
take some watches.
So as you guys approach the space where you had, it was kind of this like dead end where you had camped that night before. You do see Zeke step out. It's like, oh, hello. There you all are. Where is that Ronnie's?
yes, and we need to do the whatever procedure he mentioned immediately.
Yes, of course. And he kind of motions back. He had kind of stepped out of this little nook where he had been hiding and waiting, and he motions back and he kind of motions someone else to come out. And this older woman steps out, and she has like an apron on, and she has all these tools with her. And she just immediately kind of goes over Ron Hees and lifts up the back of his hood and starts getting to work. Trying to remove the piece. And Zeke says, okay, well, this will take just a minute. And then we'll go meet up with the rest. Thank you so much for saving Ronnie's.
Of course.
Yeah, 1 for 1. So we lost a guy too.
We can get him.
Oh, yes, the Dragonborn. Oh, no.
Have you guys had any of your people consumed by the little walking brain things?
Oh, yes. It's a terrible fate.
You
Is there-
can't reverse it? You
Oh,
can't
no.
Restore them?
The most we can do is retrieve the body and have a proper funeral.
No one can greatly restore things?
Well, I mean, I've heard that there are clerics and such who can bring the dead back to life, but we have no such. We're more of a tinkering type than a holy type.
If only we knew somebody who could bring people back from the dead.
Don't think
Shoot,
bringing
look at
them
that.
back from the dead is the same thing as giving them the brain and all of the contents of said
yeah,
brain.
I know, I know.
Exactly. But I mean, if it wouldn't hurt. You guys have diamonds lying around.
Are you asking
Just
that
some-
of me?
Just some spare diamonds.
Are you asking that of me, the gnome who just packed up his entire kingdom?
Well, I mean, you do live in the fucking cave shit, so I mean, seeing diamonds probably isn't all that rare.
Well, yes, of course we have some diamonds. We just need them for our inventions.
Oh, right.
Well,
What kind
But
of
I
inventions you got?
suppose, I suppose I can part. You saved our governor. We can give you a diamond.
Besides, like, I've heard that, some other people we may know have done a lot for you as well.
That's true. Yes. Thank you. You live
So,
up
like,
to the
so-
legend of
so-
your predecessor.
So, 4 diamonds.
Well, let's just hold off on the diamond talk until we
What?
get
No.
settled,
No,
okay?
no. This is the perfect time to talk diamonds. You said you got diamonds? We just helped you bring back your most prestigious governor. Are we correct on that?
Well, yes, he's a good governor.
He's a great governor. He's the best governor you've ever had.
At
He's
least worth 4 diamonds.
Thank you, Artemis, for your great contribution. That's 4 diamonds.
Sure, 4 diamonds.
4 diamonds. Thank you very much.
John holds up his hands to show roughly the size of his head what he means by diamonds as they're saying this.
Yeah, but big diamonds. None of those
Yeah,
teeny ones.
good sized ones.
Good
Hey, well, you
sized
didn't say anything
diamonds.
about the size of the diamond.
No. Now
I
we're
didn't-
talking size now.
size of the diamond does not
Big.
matter.
These are chunky diamonds we're
The size
talking.
of the matter, the diamond does matter because it determines its value.
Right.
Yes, but do they really? If they're as big as your head, they're worth a lot more than we need.
Don't worry. Listen, I'll give you some good diamonds. Okay.
Some good
I
hard
appreciate it.
diamonds.
Just-
Listen, we're only looking for the top quality crystals, okay?
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. That reminds me. I'll reach into the bag of holding and pull up the jewelry box I found a couple of sessions ago.
Okay. Remind me where you found this?
It was in the where we were with Rundorth
closet.
inside in a hidden compartment in a broom closet.
Broom and rod closet.
In.
In the
I
shrine.
guess it was the Shrine of the Everlight.
I think so.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, yeah.
I have that.
Yeah, that's
note
fine,
in
that's fine,
front of me,
yeah.
but it's not. That was a little while ago.
Yeah, I understand. I forgot about it too. So
I do have a note, but it's in my Shrine of the Everlight notes, and I
Mhm.
would need to find this. Okay.
how's that
So-
operation coming?
At that point, you hear, and this bloody,
Oh, Jesus!
the gnomish woman holds up this bloody spike,
Holy shit, it goes that deep?
and yeah, it's deep, and it has like these kind of like prongs on the end
That's the
that like kind of like these little kind of like hooks.
I don't suppose I
God.
could get that from you, could I?
These are barbarian people.
She goes, sure. She just tosses it your way. The
Thank
blood
you.
is still on it.
Clean it. I guess I don't care.
Yeah, I'll clean this off. Orpheus, clean this off.
And Ronhees then lifts up his hood. He's like, "Oh yes, fresh air. Thank you so
welcome.
much." You all have earned a great debt, which I hear we will owe you in diamonds.
Yes.
You goddamn
4.
right.
Wasn't there also talk of magical things?
Zook's like, well, hold on now. And then Ron, he says, yes, Zook. Zeke,
Zeke.
don't worry about it. Zook, someone else.
Zook, Zeke, Zap, Zabbity Zook.
Zipper.
Zizzle?
Don't worry about it, Zeke. We'll take care of them. They've done us a good service.
Besides, we're
We
gonna
did.
continue to do you more good service and go kill the Elder Brain.
That's exactly what
Precisely.
we're gonna do.
And Zeke's like, they can't kill the Elder Brain.
First, we're gonna take a
What
shit on it, though.
fools. Why would we give you diamonds if you're gonna go waste them on a foolish endeavor like that?
Because we're going.
Because we just saved your guy,
Destroy
that's
it.
why.
Didn't we say we were gonna get your mayor back?
Yeah.
Do you have
Oh,
any
yes,
reason
but
to
that's
doubt
feasible.
we're gonna do the things we say we're gonna do?
And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to get.
I
Zazelin
suppose
back.
not. You know, you're right. The great Smiley one. Smiley the Elder, he really proved his worth, and if you're
Did
anything like him,
And
From
didn't
what I
you say
remember-
Smiley the Elder is in the center there? At the temple?
That's what they said.
Zeke and the gnomish woman, like their eyes go wide, and Ron, he's like, yes, and yes, he kind of turns to Zeke. He's like, yes, we know, but keep that a secret, okay? We don't
Why?
want. Well, I guess actually, never mind. They know everything
Yeah.
I know, so they already know that we know. So I guess I can tell everyone now. Okay. All right, we'll have some good news for everyone.
You know, it
What's that?
almost seems like
Good
that
news.
thing in your neck was a weight off your shoulders. Now you can release all of your secrets.
Well, but on the other hand, now they know that we know.
But now you
Smiley.
know that they know that you know.
Well, that's true. But they know that I know that they know.
But do
But
they
I-
know that you know that I know that you know that they know that you know?
What I know is that they're going to. Smiley might be in danger now that they know that we know. They might be moving him. They might do something with him. If we want to retrieve him, we must act quickly.
If you know about Mr. Smiley, perhaps might you know about anyone else that could have been with him? At least that's what we heard.
Yes, he had a team.
I assume
Back
they
in-
didn't stay, obviously, because we know of the other 3, who are obviously not here. We know where they are.
Yes, but Smiley was the one who came back. They all came. Adventurers come and go. But Smiley, he cared. He came back. He had some. He really didn't like the drow very much.
I can imagine.
And they kind of like look at John. You kind of look like a drow.
I mean,
I find that to be an insult.
Well, I'm
Yes.
sorry. It's you just don't get much sun, I suppose.
only half.
Half the sun, right? Look, where are them diamonds at?
Okay, fine. Let's go. Let's go set up camp.
Yeah, you
Where's
definitely
the-
want to make
where's
sure
the
it's
rest?
somewhere else.
Good idea.
Zeke's like, okay, follow me. I'll take you. And Zeke leads you, and Ranhees, and you go and you meet up in like another kind of alcove, and there are about like 50 to 60 gnomes, all kind of gathered, chatting quietly. And as Ranhees appears, they all cheer and applaud. People start slapping him on the back. People like are kind of rubbing his little scar where the stake was removed, and they then Ron Hees gives a little speech about what happened that they know. He mentions that Smiley is being held in the Smiley the Elder is being held in the Temple of the Primordial, and these good people want to save him. In fact, we have his predecessor, Smiley the Younger, and everybody cheers, and all the gnomes are kind of like grabbing onto you, John. All the ones that are around you, they're like idolizing you.
John has a strangely serious look on his face still.
And Ron Hees says, "But first we must relocate. We will go set up our new home, and then we will plan. These folks even say they're going to take down the Elder Brain if you believe them." And you hear kind of like a nervous laugh ripple through the crowd.
I'm sure none of us up here are laughing as they say it.
Guys, maybe this Elder Brain thing is probably a terrible idea.
Too late.
Says the one who wants all the money. That's what you're gonna have to get through.
Well, we
I
don't
already
have to actually kill the
Jess,
brain.
I already
All we
promised
gotta
it.
do, I don't give a fuck what you promised. All we gotta do is take the gem. That's it. That's all we need to do.
We don't know how big.
I have a sneaking suspicion they're not going to let us get that gem.
Well, then we need more fucking people, cause there's no way. We're just down a man. We need at least. We need more.
Jess,
than this.
Jess. Relax. We've got options here. And if we need more people, wind, fire, earth, we're getting pretty close. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people coming here soon.
That's true. That's true.
Besides, if they don't like us, we can just use their hatred of us to make them kill each other. Why don't we just convince them all that we're allies with the other ones working against them?
I have a feeling they're not going to buy that anymore.
Well, we did fuck with at least a couple of them. And they probably remember us.
You fucked with everybody but the fire cult.
We'll see.
I mean,
Until they start showing up, I'm not sure. Let's not. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Either way. Yeah. I think we need to just get some fucking sleep. Come up with a plan.
Okay. So you guys stick with the gnomes as they go and set up their new outpost. Which, as they do, they just kind of find this. They kind of go. They find a spot, and it's like some kind of outcropping in the just like cave wall, and they go and they set up there, and they get out this little box. It's probably like it's like a shoebox about that size, and it's got this little kind of like dial on the top, and they set it down in the middle of this clearing and kind of like twist the dial a couple times, and then like everyone's kind of backed up, and one of them twists the dial, and then he click, and then he just kind of runs away, and then it's like tick 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 tick, and then all of a sudden it starts unfolding, and like walls start popping up, and you see this outpost build itself like 3 stories high. It's this narrow outpost kind of built into this wall, a bridge, or like a kind of opening in front of it, and then there's like a illusory like cavern in front of it. And as after it builds itself, it kind of like melds into the wall, and so it looks like you're just kind of walking up into this empty cavern that then like drops down into a pit, which then in front of you is the outpost. But because you saw this happen, you can kind of see through the illusion a little bit. Like you see the illusion kind of like come on at the end, but you can see through it and you can see this outpost. And Ron, he says, "Welcome to our home." And all the gnomes start filing in.
It's quite lovely. Also, that's a cool box.
All right, so you guys are shown in, and brought to different sleeping quarters. You guys, it's the inside of this place is not that big, but they kind of like put you in a room. They offer you these cots, but they're all like gnome size. Like, I don't know if these would fit. Maybe you could put two up next to each other.
Oh, it's fine. I could curl up a bit. I mean,
John just starts walking up to the ceiling and hangs off the ceiling. No, I'm good.
Yeah, we'll make do with this.
thank you.
Well, get some good rest, and tomorrow we'll begin to plan how we'll get back at them. And I sincerely mourn the loss of your friend.
He's not long.
We'll retrieve his body.
That much we agree on.
Yeah, you got any like warriors or shit like to help us though?
We have some operatives. We're more the sneaky, meddling type than the fighting type.
You gotta got some kind of warrior up in there somewhere.
Not really.
You ever build a warrior? I've heard some rumors of people who have crafted entities.
I mean, we have like small little. Again, we're very sneaky. You see, they're
Right.
very strong.
I know you're keeping secrets from me. It's okay.
Q gnome and or Warforged Kyle.
I saw what was happening there. I saw what was happening there.
I'm trying. Okay.
I've been thinking. Don't worry.
Okay.
Whatever I do have, listen. If you come around people being secretive around here, don't take it personally. It's just our culture.
Right.
You don't ask questions about things.
Understandable.
True, that makes sense because they know things and there's knowledge-based fucking beings with the big brains and shit. Yeah, I get it. It's fine. Whatever.
The way we show our affection is by giving to each other and being there for each other. But the secrets part, it's not really what we do.
Right, of course. Yeah, sure, whatever. Look, if you do got something, though, yeah, you got it, okay.
He just kind of like looks at you with a blank face, and then says, "All right, good night," and then leaves you.
I'll ask him if it's okay to like wander around. Like, is there any sort of no-go zones or what?
Yes, why don't you just stay on... You guys kind of entered on the first floor, and it's pretty small. There's not... Like, you actually, like, aren't super far away from, where the, where, like, everyone else is sleeping. Although most of the gnomes actually went up, higher in this place, and you're on the bottom floor. He says, just stay down here on the bottom. I just don't. If they for whatever reason found us, I don't. It's you're free to go stretch your legs outside if you want, but
Okay, thank you.
it's more that's just people's private quarters up there.
Okay. Nah, I just need to take a walk, you know.
That's fair. All right. Good night.
Yep, I will read into these primordial books with comprehend languages before going to bed.
Ooh. Okay. So you cast comprehend languages. I was wondering if you're. I thought you might have forgotten about that.
Didn't really have time. We were in a rush.
Okay, so before you go to bed, you cast comprehend languages, and you let me just find my notes on that. And you go and look through those. Here we go. You start looking through those books. Why don't you make me investigation check?
Well, I'm gonna use inspiration because I'm still exhaustion here. So a normal roll. I mean, something.
Okay, yeah, nice. No, that's good. All right, so you begin looking through these books of these books that are written in Primordial that you had gotten from the Shrine of the Everlight. You learned that there were these elemental gems that you've already kind of learned about that were at the different shrines, and they come from these elemental nodes that are around the whole world, all of Faerun. The gems, their purpose here in Belsamer is that they help contain the power of the Master Gem. You read more about this Master Gem that has some kind of wild power. And it releases this kind of wild, it's like this connection to the elemental planes, and it has this just kind of wild, chaotic elemental power that without the refinement of these gems, that chaotic power is unleashed. The shards that those gems are made from, right? So these shards that come from the elemental nodes are refined into these gems that then have these certain powers. But those shards themselves can also be used for all sorts of different things. You read about them being used to channel different elemental magics, to forge elemental weapons, and even to summon elemental beings. You kind of put together that it's one of these that Artemis has in his little elemental gem that can summon, that when broken can summon a little small elemental. But because of your investigation check, you kind of learn, you start looking for more on this, and you read about these actually having the power to summon these things called the Princes of the Apocalypse, is what they're referred to. They are these elemental beings of great power. There is one that presides over each of the elemental realms, each of the elemental planes. I can give you the names of them. The Prince of Elemental Air is named Yan Si Bin. Actually, let me write these in the chat. Because these are... So this is the Elemental Air, Yan Si Bin. You then read about the Elemental Air, Olhydra. So Yan Si Bin, you learn, is kind of takes somewhat of a humanoid shape, but Olhydra is just like a great wave. That's this kind of elemental force. So that's the Olhydra is the water. You read of Imix, which is like a great inferno, like a tornado of fire, which is the fire elemental. And then the last one, oops, I passed over it, is Ogremok, which is this gargantuan rock giant, earth elemental thing. And these are the four princes of the apocalypse, as they are called.
The name of the thing! That's what we're doing!
The name of the game,
They said the name of the game.
That's the title. It's important.
You also, because of your investigation check, learned one other thing. Because you want to search for something that's kind of piqued your guys' interest, is information about the Temple of the Primordial. So you learn two things about the Temple of the Primordial. One, the Master Gem is held somewhere beneath the Temple of the Primordial.
Mm-hmm.
You also learn that the Temple of the Primordial, you find like a real old book that talks about the founding of Belsamer, which you learn about Belsamer actually being formed around this gem, and the great power that it held. And that was originally kind of why this city attracted these different elemental kind of mages. And there was the temple was founded by folks who worshipped something called the Elder Elemental Eye. They are who founded the Temple of the Primordial. And you find this symbol. Oh yeah, nice. Finally time to show you this symbol. Alright.
I thought we did get a glimpse of it somewhere at some point.
I feel like we've seen this somewhere before.
Yes, you have seen this before, and
What's that at the top of the doorway?
you saw this. You know where you saw this? Okay, ooh. How am I going to do this? I feel like I want you to make an intelligence check to see if you could remember where you saw this. It would have been Palouse and Artemis.
I'm gonna have Palouse roll real quick.
Palouse isn't here.
Yeah, you're right.
No, fuck it. I'll just tell you. You saw this on the stones, the standing stones outside of Westbridge.
Interesting.
Is
Okay.
where you saw this. And it's not the clit, Sam.
Still haven't found that.
Yeah, that
Most
doesn't
people say it doesn't exist.
Oh, jeez.
We're looking for the horse balls yet? Is that part of the quest?
Where are the horse balls? Does the book tell me?
You spend the rest of your night looking for information about the horse balls, and your investigation check just isn't quite high enough. You find nothing about the horse balls.
That's totally worth the
Darn.
second level of exhaustion.
I don't know. Yeah. Am I gonna keep going to the exhaustion? Only time will tell.
All right.
Will I be able to sleep it off? Dun-dun-dun-dun.
So, is there anything else we wanted to do before we go to bed? Probably end the session after you guys take your rest.
Yeah, Artemis is going to make a phone call.
Okay.
So I'll take a walk, find somewhere nice and private with Orpheus, and start trying to contact Rohini.
Okay. So you set up your ritual to contact Rohini. At this point, what at first in that hotel room back in Red Larch was so mysterious and mystical and interesting is now just old hat to you, as the room fills with that kind of like black smoke, and you're transported into this fiery landscape. Rohini is sitting on a kind of like throne before you. She says, "Oh, darling, I haven't heard from you in some time."
I know, it feels like months.
What is it?
Well,
Everything's going as planned, I hope?
Yeah, everything, generally speaking, yes. Quick question, though, and this is going to be a really odd one. I don't suppose you have the means of bringing back a mortal brain with all of its memories completely intact, do you?
Well, of course I do.
Wonderful! Okay,
What
so
do you
if
think
I
am?
if I could just get that, I'll be going. And, yeah. There we go.
Well, that will be quite the bargain if you're...
Ah,
That I don't give these
A
things
shrewd
for
woman.
free, and she
Of course. Of
kind of like
course, of
strokes
course,
your
of course.
cheek with her claws.
right. Yes. So, what did you have in mind? How many souls would you like in exchange for one brain?
Tell me, who
One for
is
one.
it? Who is the target?
Can I
Let
roll
me-
insight to see if it's a good idea to tell her?
Yeah, go ahead.
17.
Yeah, she seems like she's trying to weigh, kind of how hard it will be for her to do this for you.
Interesting. Okay. Sablin. The Dragonborn.
Oh, I see.
The Dragonborn, which, may I remind you, I owe my life to, which, in a way, kind of means... I mean, it would be generous and, I think, proper for us to help him out.
I'm sorry, my
Helping-
dear, but his soul is already spoken for.
Well, right, I mean... Okay. So, maybe I could trade some other people's souls for a brain.
Well, if it's just the brain you need, I don't know if that's how... I'm sorry, if he's gone... That's beyond my
Body's alive,
power.
we just need a way of regrowing a brain.
But it's more than the brain. It's
Is
the
it?
essence of the creature. That's what's beyond our control. bring his brain back, but without his soul.
Hmm.
The soul is beyond my reach.
But you could bring back the brain, so we just need to bring back the soul.
I could bring a brain back for you, no problem. Yes.
You say the soul. Hold on. You say the soul's beyond your reach. Do you know where it is then?
I don't know precisely,
Hmm.
but there's some power that has that boy in its grip.
But you don't know exactly what it is.
A brain that feels very old.
I don't. Let me tell you, dear. I have been dealing in souls for a long time, and you get a sense for when one is available and when one is not.
Understood.
And that boy's soul is not available, not to me. I
don't know what
apologize. I would have loved to make another deal with you, darling.
Yeah. Come on, you gotta give me something. Who do I talk to about this? He took hit
Let's see.
after hit from me. I have to be able to repay this.
Darling. You're acting as if he was your friend, as if you care. Come on, we all know your heart is blacker than that. Buck up, you have a job to do.
I'm doing the job. The job is being done.
Well then,
But a man
stop
likes
whining about it. And then
I'm not. Who's been what?
she seems to kind of like get irritated with you at the end there, and she just, in a puff of smoke, disappears. And you're back sitting in the empty cavern beneath the somber hills.
There's nothing I can do. Okay. I'm gonna kill that fucking brain. What do you think, Orpheus? You get any ideas who I could talk to about getting a soul back?
Hell no, man. That was the most powerful chick I know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think we should just stick to the job. I mean, old Scaly was a good guy, but, you gotta look out for numero uno, numero dos.
Yeah. Come on, let's go back.
All right. Is there anything anyone else wanted to do before you take your rest?
John just sulks in the corner all night.
I'll send a sending to Palouse.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's not a big deal. It's just
Tell him all about how his friend just died. And it's all his fault for leaving.
Oh, trust me, that's been going through Artemis's mind.
And then tell him about the shithead that he got replaced with. Who wants all this money and shit.
I only have so many words in a sending.
or send him a sending. It's like, hey, how was your day? We did this, and this. Thinking of you, and yeah.
Payless is dead.
Oh, by the way, Sablin died.
Yeah.
You're not too far off. Palouse, I hope you're doing okay. We ran into some extra help. But Sabelin might be gone. And that's it.
Did we talk about what I would do on this situation, Eric?
I mean, the things you've talked to me about Palouse, and what he's doing. You know where Palouse is. So you can decide how you want to respond to this.
But there was a thing that was contributing to some stuff. Is that thing?
It's how you wanted it to be. If that answers your question, how you proposed it to be.
So many mysteries.
Is there a continuation of the thing right now? I mean, if so, then yes. Then I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay. So Palouse doesn't say anything.
I figured.
But he's alive, right?
I don't know because he doesn't respond.
Fair enough.
Continuation of the thing was that he died when he fell off the water.
Right.
Is he still dead? Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this all been just an elaborate excuse for Kyle and Ryan to swap characters?
I do like barbarians. I'm not gonna lie.
And your thing is like there's a jump cut of when Agony sends the message, and you just see Palouse's body floating down a river as the message is delivered.
Oh fuck.
Pretty sure Jess is not a paladin. I could be wrong on that though.
All right. So is everybody going to sleep?
We're talking real life, or are we talking in the game?
In the game, but then it'll be real life. Agony, make me a Constitution save.
Ooh, and
How many spell points have you used?
I'm at 21 left out of 45.
Okay.
Con save.
All right, you're fine.
guess
So you
that'll
get
do
you get a full night's sleep, and you are gonna then regain
More exhaustion.
your exhaustion's gone. But before we get to that, Sabelin, you are in that room as you're guarding the door, and your friends are rushing, presumably to jump out of the window and escape the building. As you're holding the door, you're getting riddled with arrows. Those two brain dogs kind of come up from other side. One of them scratches you and then hits you with some kind of psychic wave that you get knocked unconscious. Everything goes black. And then a few minutes later, you've been unconscious before,
Oh yeah.
but a few minutes later, something more happens, something deeper. And you're in this kind of semi-foggy awareness that feels very disembodied and lost and wandering, but then is pulled in a direction sharply, and you awaken, and you are in a shadowed landscape. You're standing on some hills. There are bones beneath your feet. And you look up, and it looks like no sky you've ever seen. It's dark and cloudy with a gloom that you've only seen in nightmares. And you feel this pulling towards you. This pulling that is dragging you to start heading north. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
Mm.
What the fuck
You
just
said
happened?
it.
Something happened. Ah,
God damn, dude.
Shadowland. Welcome to the Shadow Realm, Yugi boy.
ooh, that was good.
All right, Sablin.
Oh man.
You
What
guys
the
all
fuck?
level up to level 8.
Woohoo!
Whoa.
Yay!
Yeet.
Oh my
Sad yeet.
So, new character? Or is that what's happening in this session, or what?
Do we re-roll ones more than
Kyle
once?
and I need to talk about it, but
Yeah. We'll talking about it.
Oh my god. I was legitimately like fucking hating Jess. I was hoping you guys would get more angry at him. I was definitely provoking you guys on purpose.
Yeah.
I was
character.
hoping for more anger.
Oh, don't worry. John's already kind of thinking about giving up on this and walking away.
Oh man, then that was that sucked. I was legit about to cry. I know you guys were like all like talking and stuff like that, but I was like in the background thinking about it. I'm like, oh my god, Sablin's been through so much shit with us, and he's fucking gone. Like, I don't know.
Well, think
Yeah, I
about
was
it
getting
this way. It
choked
may
up
have been 2 years in our lives, but in their lives, it was only a couple months.
1 month about exactly.
Pretty
yeah,
exciting
about a
month.
month.
I'm not saying that, believe me, John is being hit incredibly hard with it. To the point where he's thinking about leaving the group in the middle of the night.
No, you can't lose John too.
We can't. It's just me.
Sam, how's your southern accents for your backup character?
We're all,
know,
this is
but-
gonna turn into a western.
Just a bunch of fucking water Davians.
But a cleric who just goes around, bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Yeah, I'm done with Eric on
So,
this.
do we re-roll ones even if we roll multiple ones?
What was that? What do you mean?
I
for hit
rolled
dice?
this. Yeah, I rolled the second one for HP.
Why would you re-roll a 1? What do you mean?
Because I remember at one point we were told if we re-roll, like if we roll a 1 for HP,
Yeah, I
we
think I said
re-roll
that
it.
before. No, okay. If you roll a 1, you can take the average. How about that?
Okay, that was it.
That was, I think that's what I said.
So the average is 5, 7.
I'm too generous.
Oh, it's. I generally just tell people do whatever they want.
But it's
As
alright.
long
That's
as-
why it makes me feel better about throwing things at you like mind flayers with a bunch of intellect devourers and shit.
When you ran for that door, Kyle, I was like, no, the fucking brain dogs are out there.
I thought it would be the Mind Flayer and that one dude, not the entire alley of people. I kind of also
No.
forgot.
No, there was all those guys outside.
Yeah. Oh man.
Whew, that was a tense fight. Man, dude, if Palouse was there, totally different scene would have happened.
Would have lost Palouse too to the frickin' Devour.
Actually, probably too. Yeah.
Yeah, well, none of us have a lot of intelligence, but I think someone had the lowest besides, like, maybe I was someone got 8.
I did not understand a word you just
Yeah,
said.
I missed
Cutting out a
that.
bit there.
I'm sorry about that. I'm saying, yeah, Palouse and someone would be the worst ones for the situation.
Oh yeah.
Because
True.
8 intelligence, I don't think anyone else has that low, though no one's got that high.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
Palouse's intelligence? I think it is. Yeah, mine's 8 as well. Wait, Sablin's is 8?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
we're
really do
fucked.
think
But
John
Sigmund
might
also
be
has
the
the,
smartest at 10.
Yeah, with
They're
the
at
aura.
12.
Yeah, with the aura, my intelligence save is a +2, despite having an 8 in there. So
Josh
Yeah.
brought up a good point, though. So we're fighting this big brain thing, but it sounds like these cultists aren't necessarily aligned with the big brain thing,
Oh,
and
hell
they'll
no.
probably have to go through it as well in order to get the gem. You know, this is another time where it might be possible to make an alliance with one of these fucking cult groups. Just saying.
Well, we have an in with the Earth cult because there's that mud guy who isn't so bad. I think his
Mhm.
name was Mirage,
Mm-hmm.
and we
But
were
they're
actually
not.
thinking.
But that's not
I
their
think we were-
leader.
And you did have a deal with them, and they were expecting you about
Yeah,
4 days
I'm
ago.
aware. I'm aware of that deal too. Yes.
the Hellboy is not on the good side now, right?
What?
We've never
hell.
met the fire cult ever, right?
True.
Yeah, you've never met the fire cult.
Yeah, we saw
Ever.
their camp and heard of someone who was there, but never encountered them.
We've
directly.
never met them. The wind cult, as far as I know, is fucked. Is just gone.
Maybe the
No.
fire cult's
The
cool.
wind-
Maybe
You
they-
heard?
The water cult is gone as far as we know.
It's been compromised.
Yeah, we fucked
Water
them up
cult.
pretty hard.
Yeah, and you heard that Erisi,
Yeah, we were there
Uh,
when Arisi got all powerful. and shit.
and then you heard,
Oh, yeah.
and then Josh got a message, or not Josh, Artemis got a message.
that was the wind cult. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
about her
I
chartering an airship.
Yeah. So
Out
I
of
mean,
Waterdeep.
the fire cult probably hasn't heard of us, but they're aligned with people who definitely know us.
Oh, that's right.
So if we try to sort of
So
if we try to fuck with them, yeah.
So let's get this straight. So we fuck the wind cult or the water cult leaders like a bunch of assholes.
Uh-huh.
The fire cult and the wind cult are working together and they fucking hate us. And then the earth cult, we had a deal with one of them and we fucked it up. Cool.
Right.
Sounds good. Sounds great. We're great all around.
So again, we've got two options as far as I can see. We can talk to Mirage because Mirage isn't so bad, and he doesn't really like Malros that much. So we might be able to convince him to turn on Malros.
Okay.
If we try to deal with Malros without an Arisi head, we're probably gonna get killed. Truth be told, we're probably gonna get killed no matter what. But we're definitely going to get killed if we don't show up on an Arisi head. So Malros is out. So either talk to Mirage and try and get his help, or we say fuck it and we try to provoke all the cults into acting at the same time we provoke the Mind Flayers into attacking them. Like
And we just go through the chaos and we try to take the emerald as this thing's going.
exactly.
Good idea.
The chaos emerald.
Yes.
Because yeah, they don't have to like us. They just have to hate the Mind Flayers and stuff.
Chaos control.
Kyle, you were kind of cutting out there. It was hard to hear you again.
Oh,
Sure.
just yeah, I'm just saying like they don't have to like us, any of the cults. They just have to hate the Mind Flayers enough to do something.
Right.
Yeah.
And then all we have to do is run through a city at war, get into a temple that may or may not be accessible, reach a magical artifact with 4 apocalypse cults and maybe an elder brain bearing down on us.
Sounds kind of implausible.
Sounds highly implausible.
Oh.
Wouldn't have it in
I have some ideas. I guess we'll see what happens.
On some level, I think Artemis is kind of thrilled at the prospect of taking on a giant elder brain, like trying to outsmart something like that. So he'd probably see it as a big game, but he's super.
John just wants to take a shit on the Elder Brain, literally.
Agony already wasn't in a good place.
Yeah. This is a load of fun.
Well,
More importantly, I can downcast shield once per day. Plus, I've got 9 hit points, or 9 more hit points.
Yeah, level 8, baby.
Yeah. Still waiting for level 9. Those that 5th level spell slot. Or 5th level spells.
Oh, man,
I'm
if
still
only I
waiting
had
for level
spells.
13 when I get 3rd level.
Oh, that is something.
I did just get 2 more expertise, so yeah.
Did you now?
See, I now have expertise in persuasion, deception, as well as 4 other things.
How good's your deception?
Plus 9.
Damn it! You're better at lying than me.
Oh, wait till I get to level 11 and I can't get below a 20.
Yeah. Below a 20.
Because I can't roll below an 11.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
we
can't,
leveled.
I can't pass any. I can't get anything past John now.
Yeah, because his insight is also expertise.
Jesus Christ.
I have 6
Level
expertise,
8 now.
thank you very much, and that's not even all of them yet. I'll have more later.
What do I get at level?
ASI.
Ability score increase.
Not many classes get
Well,
stuff at level 8.
Oh, yeah.
level 7 is actually what I got to.
Oh, yeah.
7 in Ranger, I should say.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you got...
My Ranger archetype feature.
Which for
Which, what
you...
the fuck is it for Gloomstalker?
Iron Mind. You have honed your ability to resist mind-altering powers of your prey. You gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws.
He's not
If
the
you
one
have-
from Xanathar's Guide.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Am I?
Oh, then I don't know.
No, aren't you the
Are you?
revised ranger?
I think the Revised Ranger still gets the same subclass.
I think I'm getting
features.
Iron Man.
I assume he's the revised ranger.
Actually, what am I?
Because remember I brought up the fact that you're as a Gloomstalker you should be invisible to somebody or something like that, and you're like you're the revised version, which I think, or is that Oz? God damn it! You play a ranger in both games.
Yeah, I know. I can't.
Xanathar's while in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision. That's the Xanathar.
Yeah.
No, I don't see these features as mine, so this must not be it. I'll have to look at what it is.
Because there was
And-
2 different versions of the Gloomstalker.
I think I'm the one that's the experimental one, which I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't have picked, but
Yeah, the revised one.
yeah.
The revised ranger.
Because
Yeah, because you have like
I have Underdark Scout, which allows me to get a +10 on my speed and take an extra attack once combat starts for the
Okay.
first round.
Dread
Which is
Ambusher
different
does
than
the
Dread-
same thing.
Oh, is it different than Dread Ambusher? It's the same thing.
Dread Ambusher at the start of your turn, and the first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10.
but I don't get the 1d8.
You don't get the extra D8. So honestly, I would say probably, and this is up to DM, I would just upgrade to the one that's in Xanathar's, because it's basically the same.
Yeah.
Say this again. I was not paying attention fully.
I have
He's been
Different-
using an outdated version of Gloomstalker.
yeah.
Yeah. If you want to use the new one, that's totally cool with me.
Yeah, I might as well because I don't even know where I found the other one. Just to be honest.
well,
So
I
I'd have
mean,
to.
hang on, you have favored enemy, right?
Yeah, and
Okay,
greater
so that-
favorite enemy.
Okay, so you would be the revised ranger then.
So I should use that.
I don't know. Like my only concern is I don't know how new Gloomstalker stacks up with revised ranger. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Yeah, I'll just take. I think I found it, so I'm just gonna use this one. I think I found it. Yep. No, this is it. So I'm just gonna use this since I already have it and I've already been using it. I'm not gonna change it.
Revised Ranger is the revision from like a year or two ago, and the classic variant Ranger is only like 2 months ago, right?
Right.
Right, gotcha. Too many Rangers.
Yeah, so many. I love the stuff that they came out with recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the like Hunter's Mark just being an ability and not using a spell slot. And all the new stuff for like Natural Explorer or whatever, how you can like up your speed and do that kind of weird stuff. I liked that a lot.
Did you guys see the thing about magical tattoos and stuff?
Yes.
I looked through it briefly. I love the
They-
idea.
Well, I wasn't even looking at that too much. I was looking at all the new spells that they came out with, including, and most of them were like summons. I was very excited for that.
And they did that.
Summons.
They did that big psionics UA like a few weeks ago as well. That had like
Oh,
had
I
some
thought
things
they
like
just
the,
officially said kibosh on psionics, like they're not going to make it an official class.
yeah,
Not
but
a
like
class, but maybe like subclasses.
It's like subclasses.
Subclasses, yeah, that was what the
Subclass to what?
Like everything.
each
like
class
everything will
has
have
their
its
own psionics subclass.
a shared
Ah.
mechanic, like a.
I hate psionics. That shit's weird.
I
Fair
liked
enough.
Mystic, but I also understand how Mystic was way too fucking strong.
It was way too complicated. Like it was.
No,
the
it really wasn't. Once you realized what you were
Why?
doing, it was really easy. It's basically the same thing as playing a mage or a sorcerer who uses spell points.
Yeah, you just kind of had to.
You just
Learn the
converting
system.
spells into spell points, basically.
The peak of my interest in Mystic was when I found out that you could use it to do the whole Ant-Man shrinking down and then expanding up inside somebody's butt thing.
Damn it.
My favorite character I've ever played to this date was probably my character, which was a goblin mystic named Eek, who
We know.
was the emotional support goblin.
It was fun.
Yeah, we remember Eek.
Yeah, I also played him in another campaign, and that campaign got shut down very quickly because the DM couldn't handle it.
You're right, I couldn't handle it.
But on that note, guys, I think I'm gonna head off. I got an early morning for a birthday tomorrow.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Julio.
Is it your birthday?
No, someone else's, but I'm trying to do stuff to make them feel nice. So,
Nice. All right. I'm gonna head off too. That was a fun session. Good night,
Mhm.
everyone.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Eric, do you need a
Yeah.
do you want a quick recap of what we did last time in the other game?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely. I watched like the very beginning of the